Good morning, everyone. I hope your Wednesday is off to a great start. Meteorologist Jaret Lansford here, and we're going to give you a first alert to just how warm we're going to be getting because we are on the upswing with our temperatures starting today. If you can believe it, we have not hit 70 degrees yet this month, and we're going to be looking at, we haven't hit above 70 degrees, I should say. We haven't gotten to 80 or warmer. That happens today, and that will be the case here as we go really for much of the next several days, all the way into the weekend and beyond. So just how hot we're going to get, I'm going to give you a first alert to just how hot that's going to be with the temperature for the Husker game, that happening Saturday. And we've got several days where we have some heat to talk about. So let's go ahead and get into it. Here's what it's looking like right now. We've cleared away any of the fog that we had early this morning. Cloud cover on the way out as well, 71 degrees where we're at. Not much in the way of wind out there at this time. You will notice the dew point there sitting in the low 60s. That is a sign that we have some mugginess that is in play, and that's going to be the case through the course of the rest of our day. You can see the fog really going away. We had more of that off to the north and west of the metro and near normal visibility now. So we make our way through the rest of the morning and into the afternoon. You're going to notice that that cloud cover just continues to kind of slide away for the most part, and we won't really see too much in the way of impacts out of that for the rest of the day. Not much in the way of wind to speak of either. You can see gusts stay very light, not anything that's going to be impactful for you. So as we get into the temperatures for the rest of the day, we'll be sending those upward. Not going to be quite as hot as what we, or not as much wind, I should say, as what we have seen the last couple of days, particularly on Monday. We were really seeing that wind howl out there. That stays pretty quiet, up into the mid 80s for our highs, and we'll keep that sunshine. So this is by far the warmest we have been in September so far. Our average high, if you're wondering, is right near 80 degrees. So we will be above average for the first time this month as well. And alongside that, as I mentioned, we'll be in the muggy category on the muggy meter. That's going to be a familiar sight as we carry through the rest of the week too. So today's actually the coolest day of the next 5 with that 85 degree reading. Quite the change in what we've been seeing lately. A lot of temps right near 90 degrees or even warmer. As we go Thursday through Sunday, each afternoon we'll send those temps into the middle of summer mode, and we'll peak on Saturday, 94 degrees, the forecast high. If you are wondering, not really looking at any records in danger. The only day that's even kind of close to a record is Friday, 96 is the record in Omaha, 92 is the forecast, but we would have to get into the triple digits on some of these other days to get near a record. But nonetheless, a lot warmer than we've been. We'll hold on to the mugginess. You can see that doesn't change all the way through the weekend and into next week. It's all about the heat. So you may even be wishing for a pool as we make our way into the weekend. Maybe if you've got a backyard one, that's one you can take advantage of. Certainly if you're heading to the Husker game on Saturday, you are going to be toasty. They're hosting Houston Christian, and that one gets going at 11 a.m. At kickoff, 82 degrees is a forecast. We'll have some southwest gusts that'll be pretty active, 25, 30 miles per hour. That's kind of the only potential saving grace here as far as the heat goes. It stays muggy. We're looking at a temperature by the end of the game that's into the low 90s. And it's going to feel pretty hot if you're in the stadium for that one. So make sure you are planning to have a way to get plenty of water for that one, staying hydrated, as that's going to be the toasty game, it looks like, this year. You normally have one or two of those in September, and that's certainly going to be the hot one. As far as the other games locally, Iowa State's actually on the road. They're going down to Jonesboro, Arkansas, to face Arkansas State, and look at how hot that one is. It's 3 p.m. kickoff, 96 degrees as that one gets underway. Hawkeyes at home hosting Massachusetts, and that one's near 90 degrees, and that's a 6:30 p.m. kickoff. So all three teams here are going to be dealing with the heat. that's going to be a factor for anyone who's attending any of those games. So plan accordingly. That's going to be the storyline here for the next few days. It's how the temperature just continues to head upward. And when we're talking about the weekend at large, hold with me here just a second. Looking for my graphic. Here it is. Here is the overall look at the weekend. You can see that this is for here in Omaha. We are looking at breezy conditions all 3 days. And talking about some gusts up around 30 miles per hour for Friday, Saturday, and then 25 mile per hour gust possible there on Sunday. But all 3 days, we're talking low 90s, or in Sunday's case, near 90 for the high. And a chance for some storms late in the day Sunday. That's late afternoon into the early evening when that time frame is lining up. That's going to come a little more into focus as we get closer, but that is our next chance to see some rain move into the area, aside from maybe a stray shower on our Thursday night. So when we look at the 10-day, you're going to notice that upward trend with the temps, not only during the day, but also at night. We'll have some pretty warm starts for this time of year, including Saturday morning, Sunday morning, where we're in the low 70s, both of those mornings for our lowest point. As we get to the second half of the 10-day, temperatures do step back at least a little bit, but we're still talking about 80s all of next week. And our average high today is 81, and as you go deeper into September, that average continues to drop off at a fairly quick clip. We're talking into the upper, even mid-70s as we get into mid to late September. So all of those temps are above average. And when you look long term, the trend just continues to point warmer than average for pretty much about the entire country, looking likely as we go into the time frame. You can see there this graphic pertaining to the 17th to 23rd there. So it's not until we get beyond maybe about 2 weeks from now where it looks like there's some signs that this pattern starts to break. So those who weren't quite ready to wave goodbye to summer, this is for you. Those who were enjoying the fall-like weather, you're going to need to hold on for a few weeks. It will eventually return, but looks like we're going to be seeing a hiatus there for the fall-like weather. But for those who want the summer, that's where we're heading, and that's going to be the big storyline as far as our weather is concerned here for a little while. I think that'll wrap up the live stream. Join us at the top of the hour on First Alert 6. Senior Chief Meteorologist Rusty Lord's going to have the latest on what he's seeing as far as how things are progressing today with those temperatures and just what you need to know as we go through the rest of the week and into the weekend. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Still not quite as hot today as what we're going to be seeing as we get into the weekend, so maybe this is your good chance to get outdoors and get out and about, get some fresh air.